Okay, my name's Ginny and I'm CEO of Mid and North East Essex Mind, and I'm joined today by Connor and Jamie to talk about Time to Talk Day and the things that we're going to be doing here at the grounds on the 3rd of February. So welcome, it's really nice to meet you both. So we're going to be taking over and having a chatty bus outside for fans before the match. We're going to just be generally highlighting how important mental health is and how important it is to look after ourselves. And so I'm sure that you agree that mental health is really important, and I don't know if you have anything to kind of contribute with about that.
Cool. Yeah, well, I suppose in this environment it's really important.
Yeah.
You know, speaking from a season ticket holder myself here, we've got so many fans who are from various different, walks of life, different jobs, different kinds of families, and we're all so different, and we're coming together. And actually, we don't know what's going on in each other's lives. You know, I've been through things, I'm sure some of my friends have been through things. So coming here it's almost like a bit of a focal hub. And these guys probably don't realise actually how important it is to a lot of the fans, because it's our chance to actually escape those, everyday life sort of worries, I suppose.
Yeah.
And you come to football and you have a good time with your friends. It's all about the socialising. It's really important.
From my point of view, it's kind of similar for us. Football gives us that out. We're able to go and play football day to day and play games on a Saturday or a Tuesday, and we're able to forget about everything that's going on in our lives. And like you say, we've got loads of players in the dressing room from loads of different backgrounds, nationalities, and everyone's going through something different, and no one really knows. And especially with football, the waves of emotion. One week you could be in the team, the next week you're not playing for a month or so, or you get injured. So it's all about trying to deal with how you react to them sort of things, really.
As a captain, it must be important to kind of make sure that the rest of the team are doing okay. And do you think there are any strategies that anyone in the team uses to kind of help them with their mental health?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Like you say, it's not really visible. From my point of view, you come in every day, you say hello to everyone, say you're all right, you have conversations with people, and people usually, yeah, I'm good, thank you, how are you? It's always a yes, I'm fine. And are they really fine? You don't really know, but you can kind of see from body language certain people, especially, like I say, if they're not in the team or they've not had a good day in training, you can sort of see it in them or see how they've been in training. Some of the more vocal ones sometimes aren't as vocal, so you can kind of gauge that there might be a problem or might be something going on, and you just got to approach people how you see them, really, and that's the most difficult bit.
It's such a good point that you make, and actually the Time to Talk Day is all about that, and the fact that sometimes when you ask that question, how you do it, and you go, yeah, I'm fine, or yeah, it's all right, and you make such a good point that often it's about checking in and actually asking a second time, and no, really, and giving someone that kind of full attention, which it sounds like you're doing with the team, which is fantastic. And absolutely what you were saying about community, the fans here, that will be an absolute release for a lot of the fans, that they come here, they feel part of a family, and really obviously rooting for the team, of course, but also the fact that the club is kind of supporting and wanting to promote this mental health message. That's because the club also sees how important it is to kind of promote that family. And what do you do when you've got someone who's not feeling great in your family? You kind of look out for them, don't you? And you kind of ask questions. So you've both segued really neatly into what the whole point of Time to Talk Day is all about. So it actually happens on the Thursday of the week of the big Forest Green game. But yes, we're going to be here with the chatty bus, so fans can come down and have a chat with one of the members of the team here. And I'd really like to highlight our crisis cafe service that we operate in Colchester and North East Essex. And that's a phone number that anyone can ring for support after hours, after 5 o'clock, when a lot of other sort of services stop. Obviously, people's mental health needs and distress don't stop necessarily. So they're a really lovely team that are there to kind of support people. So what do you think about the benefits of moving and mental health? Have you ever kind of really thought about how that works for you guys?
Yeah, I don't know about you, Connor, but I did the London Marathon probably about 6 years ago now, and through my training it's just that you lose everything that you'll think, because obviously you train every day, but you can just completely switch off. And it's, you just get into almost a different world, a different environment. Put your headphones in, listen to your music, and yeah, I used to absolutely love it. Just zone out completely into a different world, I suppose, almost. So yeah, really important.
Yeah.
And I say football training again. Obviously, we only train once a month. Once a week, sorry. Not quite once a month.
Don't mind doing that.
I do it once a month, but that's all my body can cope. Play once a week. But yeah, again, it's just a chance to actually, again, for us, it's a social thing. You know, you're seeing your friends who play for the ladies team, and you can just forget about everything else. So yeah, really important.
Yeah, likewise for us, it is really important. I remember end of last season, obviously we train all week, play games, and you feel good when you're training. I went away straight after the last game of the season, and I got to maybe like the third or fourth day on holiday, and it was like I wanted to go and train, I wanted to go and eat healthy, and it's like you start sort of feeling like, I really want to get back off holiday, because I'm enjoying my holiday, but just get back to normality of how I live, in eating relatively healthy, but also training every day, or at least going to the gym and doing stuff. So you've got to try and find that happy balance, really. And especially after the season, that's why I like to go away straight away, because I know that I don't really need to be doing anything. It's time to recover and rest. But you still get stuck in the thought process of, I wouldn't mind going to the gym today, or I might just pop into the gym. I've got a family, so couldn't really do it. I had kids, I can't expect my missus to look after them whilst we're on holiday. Like, it's our downtime. But yeah, you do find yourself slipping into that mindset of you've not exercised, you might feel a bit rubbish, and yeah, I think it is really important to make sure you're at least doing something every day, or 3-4 times a week to give you that positive mindset.
I know from my perspective, you know, I don't look massively fit like you two, but I do some gentle running, I would say, and that's because it burns off cortisol, it burns off the stress hormone, and I'm a bit like you. If I don't do something or move about after a couple of days, it almost feels like a body hangover that I'm starting to have. So yeah, I think it's really important. And during the course of the spring, Mid and North East Essex Mine are going to be working and trying to promote movement. And how important it is to your mental health, because it really, really is. And it could be as simple as dancing to your favourite song in the kitchen. You know, some of your you're going to have some fans who are sort of ultra fit like you guys and wish that they were on the pitch with you. And then you'll have the fans who perhaps aren't quite as mobile at the moment. But really, we're just going to be encouraging people to do just a little bit more than they've been used to doing, because that it really will have an impact on their sleep and just really how they're feeling. On that note, I did a crazy thing and said yes to doing the Colchester 10K Stampede at the zoo at the end of April. Now, currently, I can't even run 5K outside, okay, so this is quite a tall order. I have started my training. I can run for 30 minutes on a treadmill, which is not the same at all as running outside. And now I'm starting to do some running. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get some tips from you guys on how I go from being that unfit to finally having a hurrah moment when I cross the line at the 10K in April. So I don't know if you've got any sort of general tips for me, and I'm hoping you might show me some exercises in a little while, but have you got any general tips on how I should approach my training?
A good music playlist, I think.
Yeah, you definitely got to have that.
Get some good tunes on, 100%.
You'll be running for a while, so yeah, you definitely got to have something like that.
Yeah.
But I think also just have a plan. Have an actual plan of the start goal to the end goal. And as long as you're ticking every box along the way, then come the day of the 5K, did you say, or 10K? 10K. Come the day of the 10K, you'll smash it, and it'll be really fun.
And don't put too much pressure on yourself, just enjoy it.
Maybe I just need your voices. Maybe I just need your voices in the back of my mind, like cheering me on, going, "You can do it. You can get there." So, but no, that's brilliant. So hopefully you'll be able to show me some stretches or something, some techniques, so I don't hurt myself in this attempt to do 10K. But thank you ever so much to both of you for talking to me today, you know, in preparation for Time to Talk Day, and thank you for sharing and kind of, you know, encouraging people to talk about their mental health.